Assalamu alaikum. I am Amiyo Bhattacharjee. I will take math class of class 9. Dear students, I hope all of you will cooperate. Today, uh, your mathematics exam, that means from 1st of July, you will have mathematics exam. Let's do some maths from exercise 2.2. Okay, exercise 2.2. Suppose you see one math I am giving you. F of x is equal to, suppose it is 5x plus 1. Now it is 5x minus 1. Very easy and simple math. If you are told to determine f of 1 by x plus 1 by f of 1 by x minus 1 equals to what? Suppose you are told to determine this, then what would be your function? I have seen too many students doing the math in the wrong way. That is, they write down f of x is this, they write down f of 1 by x is. It is wholly and fully wrong. Okay, I have seen too many students doing this. Dear students, you cannot do this. Okay, our students won't do it. Okay, now let's do the math. Okay, okay, you see, here we have to find, at first we have to find f of 1 by x. You write down, therefore f of 1 by x. Actually, what is meant by this? It is that for x we will write 1 by x. Nothing else. For x we will write 1 by x. Have you got me? It is plus 1, and you will understand again if I mark it like this. Okay, so for x we are going to write down 1 by x. Now you see, here also for x we will write 1 by x. Okay, minus 1. Now we see again, it is f of 1 by x, okay, is equal to what? We get 5 by x, right, plus 1 by 5 by x minus 1. It is actually componendo and dividendo. Okay, componendo and dividendo. You have to do now componendo and dividendo, because this math is now in the form of componendo dividendo. How does it come? You please see here. Can you tell me please, what is in the denominator here? Here the denominator is 1, right? That means we can let here suppose 1. Now what is component and dividendo? In exercise 11.1 you did a lot of maths of component and dividendo. That is, I am writing it in short. It is n plus d, that is numerator plus denominator, by n minus d, nothing else. Componendo and dividendo. So we can get numerator f of 1 by x and denominator only 1. Then we can write here, implies that, okay, we are going to write it at the top. You see what I told you, componendo and dividendo. That's good. Write down f of 1 by x plus 1 by f of 1 by x minus 1, okay, n plus d by n minus d, okay, is equal to I am sorry. Anyway, so this is numerator and this is denominator, right? So we are getting here, you see, we are getting here numerator. What is numerator? 5 by x plus 1. This is the numerator. Then what comes next? Plus denominator. You write down plus denominator. What is the denominator here? 5 by x minus 1. This is the denominator. I wrote here numerator plus denominator, okay. Then it comes numerator minus denominator, okay. You write down numerator, that is 5 by x plus 1 minus denominator. What is the denominator? 5 by x minus 1, okay. What is the operation here? Here we have done the operation of componendo and dividendo, okay. You have to write by componendo and dividendo. Now you calculate, you have got your required expression, that is to find here, okay. You were told to find this value. Can you remember please? You were told to find this value and we have got it, right? Now you see, it is 5 by x plus 1 plus 5 by x minus 1. Now in the denominator we are getting 5 by x plus 1 minus 5 by x plus 1. Now you see, we are getting 5 by x minus 5 by x cancelled from the denominator, and 1 and minus 1 will be cancelled from the numerator. Now 5 by x, how many 5 by x are there in the numerator? Can you tell me please? How many 5 by x are there? How many? You see, 1 5 by x, there is second 5 by x, that is we have 2 5 by x. That is okay. Write down 2 into 5 by x. We have got 2 5 by x. So write down 2 into 5 by x. Now in the denominator we have only 2. So from both the numerator and denominator we will have 2 cancelled, right? Then we are left with 5 by x. So it is our required answer. It is our required value, right? Okay. Now the math can be given like this. You see, suppose uh, f of x is equal to now it is suppose 10x plus 1. Now it is 10x minus 1, right? Suppose, and you are told to find the value of, okay, you are told to find the value of f of 1 by x square plus 1 by f of 1 by x square minus 1 is equal to what? I think you can do it, okay? So it will be given to you as homework. Okay, you will do it, right? Take it as homework. The same way you have to follow. Okay, now I am going to do another important math which is really very important for you. Question number 16 of exercise 2.2. It is given, write down, given g of x is equal to 1 plus x square x to the power 4 by x square. This is given. Now you have to prove that g of 1 by x square, to prove, write down, to prove that g of 1 by x square is equal to g of x square. You have to prove. This math also can be given in another way. You see, this math also can be given that prove that g of x to the power minus 2 is equal to g of x square. And we all know that x to the power minus 2 means what? X to the power minus 2 means 1 by x square, right? So these two maths actually are the same math. I think you all can do, right? If it is given or it is given the same. Now I am doing it. Okay, you write down, therefore it is written g of 1 by x square. That's good. 1 by x square. Now what will you do? This is 1. What I told you? I told you for x you have to write down 1 by x square. You see, it is x. So for x we are considering 1 by x square. It is a function, right? So what is to be done here? It is x. So okay, that's good. Write down 1 by x square. Actually we are going to write down 1 by x square instead of x, right? Now you write down here, for x we are bound to write down here 1 by x square. 1 by x square and power is 4. Okay, in this way you again write down, it is x in the denominator, then we can write here 1 by x square. For x we are going to write down 1 by x square, right? Now we are left only with calculation, nothing else is left here. You see, here we can write 1 plus 1 by x to the power 4, okay, plus 1 by x to the power 8, right? Now in the numerator we have got this. For denominator 1 by x to the power 4, right? Then what should we do? We must have get LCM in the numerator. Okay, so the LCM will be what? LCM will be x to the power 8. X to the power 8 will be our LCM. X to the power 8. Okay, then we will get here x to the power 8 plus x to the power 4 plus 1, right? Now in the denominator, what is given here we will continue, that is 1 by x to the power 4. Okay, we will continue it writing 1 by x to the power 4. Now you see what comes to the next. Very easy and simple calculation that I told you. It is to be written, suppose in this way we can write 1 plus x to the power 4 plus x to the power 8. Okay, I have rearranged the numerator, x to the power 8 into x to the power 4 by 1. Okay, now we see that 1 plus x to the power 4 plus x to the power 8, this and this will be calculated. Okay, so we will have x to the power 4 in the denominator, right? And nothing is left here. Now you have two options to do the maths after this. Okay, you please pay attention here. It is z of x square, right? So that's good. We can write here 1 plus x square whole square, x square whole to the power 4 by, can you write? Actually what the math was given, you see, we were given the math z of x equals to 1 plus x square plus x to the power 4 by x square. The math was given like this, right? Is it? Now you see, suppose if I put here x square for x, I am going to put here x square. You see, for x I am going to write here x square. Then what we will get, you see, just what we will get, you see, this is 1, that's right. For x we will write what? X square. For x we are going to write x square. Okay, then again for x we are going to write, again for x we are going to write x square. Okay, suppose it is 4. Now in the denominator we have also for x square. Okay, now have you seen these and these are same? Okay, so we can write here. We are not going to do it in the exam hall. We won't do it, just to make you understand, nothing else. Now it is the function of z of x square. Now what was your left hand side? Can you remember please? We started the math doing here z of 1 by x square. So we have got, it is proved now. I showed you how does it come z of x square. I showed you here. It is z of x given. For x it is x square. Okay, so if I write here for x square, we get this, and this expression, that is the right hand side, and these are almost same. You see, they are equal. These and these are equal. Okay, I think you have got it right. Now I know that we have too many advanced student, okay, in education. So we started doing the math with this, okay. Can you remember please? Yes, you can. If the math is given like this, f of 1 by x is equal to 1 plus x square plus x to the power 4 by x square. If the math is given like this and you are told to prove that, suppose prove that it is given if, okay, now you have to prove that f of x equals to f of 1 by x. Can you do this please? I am watching your comments. Can you do this please? Is there anyone here who can? Someone has written easy. It's okay. Fahim Ryan, you are writing I can. Thank you very much. Then Ahab Zamil, yes sir. That's good. I am very much pleased with you. Rajuk Chaudhary, yes sir, I can do. Abdus Sabur Mahmud, yes sir. Okay, many of you has written yes sir. I am very much pleased with you. Dear students, I am going to do this math and you please similarize with your one and my one, okay. You see, it is 1 by x, it is x. Have you seen? Are you trying to do? Okay, you just try to do. Okay, you try to do, please. I'll be highly pleased if you can do. Really, you'll be honored, okay, if I see that you have done this math. Anyone? You're writing again and again, you can do, but anyway, I am going to do this math. You see, it is given, right? Write down, it is given. Write down, it is given. Given, okay? The given parts. Dear students, I told you it is 1 by x and it is x. So there's difference, you know. Okay, let's do. What is the highest power here? 4. I mean, highest power of the variable x is 4. So I will divide both the numerator and denominator by x to the power 4. Okay, please see how I am going to do. 1 by x to the power 4, then x square by x to the power 4, then x4 by x to the power 4, then x square by x to the power 4. What I have done? Can you please explain? I have divided both the numerator and denominator by x to the power 4, right? That's good. Now you see, it is 1 by x to the power 4. Here it is 1 by x square, and here it is only 1. Is it? And in the denominator we are left with 1 by x square. Okay, Please pay attention. And you know, this is f of 1 by x, right? This is f of 1 by x. And you know, this is f of 1 by x. Okay, that's good. Now you see, or we can write here. Okay, I'm going to do it at the top. Okay, after that you write down. After that you write down f of 1 by x is equal to, after that, okay, is equal to, we can rearrange, right, in this way. 1 plus, this is 1, it is 1 by x square, 1 by x whole square, right? And this is 1 by x to the power 4, that is 1 by x whole to the power 4, right? Can we? Yes, we can. Now here it is 1 by x. Now you see please, this is 1 by x, okay, 1 by x, 1 by x, 1 by x. Have you seen? Now we have the function of 1 by x. Have you seen? 1 by x, 1 by x, 1 by x. Okay. Now if I put here, now it is what? Can you tell me please? What is f of fx? F of 1 by x was, this was, okay, this was our math, right? Okay. Now it is in the form of, suppose for 1 by x, what we are getting? We have to prove that what? We have to prove 1 by x, f of 1 by x equals to, we have to prove this, okay? Now you see, you have got your answer, right? It can be now written is equal to f of x. So we have got our answer. Now whose math has been similarized with my own? Can you please write me? Okay, I am going to do now another new math that is also very important, okay, to know at least. Question number 10. We are going to do question number 10. A is 3 4, B is 2 4. Write down what is given. A is 3 4, right? A is equal to 3 comma 4. B is equal to 2 comma 4. 2 comma 4. It is really very important. And it is also given that x belongs to A, y belongs to B. You have to determine the relation. We have to determine the relation. Where it is told x greater than y. Okay. If anywhere we see that is x belongs to A, in this way y belongs to B, you write down, we have to write here A into A product, Cartesian product, it is called A product B is equal to what? We put the value. What is the value of A? I mean, what are the elements of A? 3 comma 4 product. It is 2 comma 4. 2 comma 4. Now it will be, you see here in this math, A product B is equal to, you write down here, x comma y. It is important to know where x belongs to A, y belongs to B. Please get it. Okay, x comma y means what? X comma y means what? The elements of A will be considered at first. Okay, the elements of A are to be considered at first. It means, okay, that means what are the elements of A? Elements of A are here 3 at first. Write down 3 comma 2, then 3 comma 4. I told you that the elements of A are to be considered at first. So I have written. Then what comes next? You see, we can write here 4 comma 2 comma 4 comma 4. Is it? Up to this is absolutely okay. Now we know this is the value of x, this is the value of y, this is x, this is y. In this way, okay, this is x, this is y. In this way, this is x and this is y. X comma y. What is the form? X comma y. That is, the first one is x and the second one is y. That's good, and I know that you all know, but you remember it. We have to find the required relation. Write down, therefore the required relation is equal to second bracket. What is told here? X is greater than y. That means the first one will be greater than the second one, right? The first one will be greater than the second one. Where do we get this? Here the first one is greater than the second one, right? Here the first one is greater than the second one, but not here, also not here. Okay, so we have 3 comma 2. We also have 4 comma 2. The required relation, it has been written depending on this given condition. Okay, that is x greater than y. This is x, I told you, this is y. We are getting 3 greater than 2, that means x greater than y. In the same way, this is x and this is y. So the first one is greater than the second one. Okay, it's not okay, but the math is done. But I have to say a few words. That is, in this question, suppose in this question here we are getting x greater than y. That's good. In this question, suppose you are told to determine the relation where x is less than y, then what would be done? Can you please tell me? X is less than y. Okay, what was A product B? I am writing again. A product B was, we can find it here, 3 2 3 4, 3 comma 2, then 3 comma 4, then 4 comma 2. I am writing it again, 4 comma 4. My question is, okay, if it is given x less than y, then what would be our answer? You see, here the first one is less than the second one, so we will get our answer what? 3 comma 4? No, we have to give second bracket, right? If the math is given like this, x equals to y, then what should be the answer? X equals to y. Can you please tell me? X equals to y. that is 4 comma 4. They are equal, 4 comma 4. Okay, if it is told that y equal to 2x, now I want this answer from you. It is told y equals to 2x, then what should be the answer? Okay, y equals to twice x, then what should be our answer? Can you tell me please? Okay, you see, y equals to 2x means what at first? I am not getting any answer. Rajak Chaudhary 444. Some of you is writing, that is here it is blur, but I can't find. Okay, perhaps it is due to your internet connection. Anyway, I am telling y equals to 2x. What should be the answer here? Just let me know. Y equals to 2x. Some of you has written 4 comma 2. 4 comma 2. Suppose 4 comma 2. Okay, it is what? X comma y, right? Y equals to 2x. Suppose this is y equals to 2x. Suppose it is y equals to 2x. What is the value of y here? What is the value of y here? Here y is 2. Okay, write down. Here it is 2. What is the value of x here? X is 4. Write down, x is 4. But we are not getting the answer, right? It is wrong. 2 cannot be equal to 4. So actually y equals to 2x, our answer will be empty set. None of you wrote this, right? Oh yes, someone has written empty set. Okay, now if the question is given like this, x equals to 2y, x equals to 2y, then what should be our answer? X equals to 2y. You see, here suppose I can take here 4 comma 2. You see, 4 comma 2, 4 comma 2. Okay, x here, it is x, it is y, right? And we all know it. It is x equals to 4 and y equals to 2. Here we are getting x equals to 2y. X means what? Here x equals to 4. Very good. It is 2y, right? So 2y is equal to what? What is the value of y here? 2. So we are getting this 4 and this 4 equal. So yes, x equals to 2y is applied for 4 comma 2. So we can write here 4 comma 2. So from one math we have got another 4 maths, right? I think you can do it. Even a math can be given like this. A math can be given like this. You see, sorry, y equal to x plus 1. Suppose it is given y equal to x plus 1. Can you please tell me? We have only this math answer. 3 comma 4. This 4 is equal to 3 plus 1. So we will get another math like this, 3 comma 4. Okay. Dear students, I am going to question number 18 now. 18, question number 18. Suppose here not 18 at first, okay, but type of 18, you write down, very important math. Suppose is equal to, okay, it is given like this: x comma y, where x belongs to a, y belongs to a, okay, is it? And the interesting part is here, main part, y equal to x square, okay, where a is equal to -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. You have to find your domain, range, you have to find. Now you see how to do this math. It is given in the question, in a number question of 2 marks, to determine whether it is domain or you have to determine range. Okay, you see what is to do. At first you have to get this y equals to x square. You see, write down. At first you have to write down, we find y equal to x square. We find y equals to x square for x belongs to a. I mean, here x means this x, a means this a, okay, or every x belongs to a. You can write for every x belongs to a by roster method, okay. Some of you have tendency to mistake this spelling, okay, so be careful. Anyway, how to find, you please see. What will you do? We will write down like this. Roster method means what? Roster means what? List, okay. Now you see, it is x and it is y equal to x square, right? Okay. Now what the values we are given here for a? -2, -1, 0 and 1, 2. So we are going to write down here -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Okay. Y equal to x square, that means a square of -2 is what? A square of -2 is +4. Here it is 1, here it is 0, here it is 1, and here it is 4, right? Okay, now you see what is the condition here. I have taken all x belong to a. This has been considered. You see, a -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, right? This is a. Now another condition is given in this question, that y must belong to a. Okay, y must belong to a. Now you have to think that all the values we have got here belong to a or not. Okay, this 4, you see, this 4 does not belong to a. This 4 does not belong to a because there is no 4, okay, in the set a. That means if this 4 does not belong to a, definitely this 4 also will not belong to a. So we can write here, write down here, you write down here here 4. 4 does not belong to A. I am giving another marker. I am using another marker. So 4 does not belong to A, right? Therefore, we can write here, if 4 does not belong to A, then it is what? It is the set, right? Okay, it is the set where it is to be written x comma y, that is, it will be maintained by ordered pairs, right? X comma y. So what is the ordered pair of, this value? It is 4 does not belong to A. It's okay, does not belong to A, okay. But the ordered pair is, this is wholly and fully minus 2 comma 4. So we can write here, that is minus 2 comma 4, minus 2 comma 4 does not belong to S. You see, I am giving red ink. Minus 2 comma 4 does not belong to S, as well as these 2 comma 4. Have you seen? These 2 comma 4 you write down, and these 2 comma 4, the ordered pair here 2 comma 4 does not belong to S. Have you got it? Does not belong to S. Okay. Then we are left with what? Can you tell me please? We are left with, write down, therefore S is equal to, we are left with which part? This part. That is, we can write here minus 1 comma 1, here 0 comma 0, and here 1 comma 1. We are left with this, right? Okay. Now you see again, we are done here. But what I told you, that we have to determine the domain and range of the relation is. Write down, therefore dom S equal to what? Dom S equal to what? You see, dom means domain of the relation. Dom equals to what? Actually, the first elements are the domain of a relation. What are the first elements? We can write here minus 1, 0, 1. Okay, these are the domains. Now, what is range? What is range is? We can write here, can you tell me please? The second elements of the ordered pairs. The second elements of the ordered pairs are called the range of a relation. So, okay, what are the second elements here? We can write here 1. Yes, this one has been taken. Then this is 0. Yes, we have written 0. Then again it is 1, but we won't write, because in the second bracket there must not be any repetition of number unless any condition is imposed. Okay, so it is here. Actually, the second elements are 1, 0, 1, but there are two ones. Okay, we will count only 1, 1. Okay, so our math is done here, and this type of math actually done. Okay, now we are going to do another math from the book, that is question number 23. You see the math, question number 23, and you can do question number 1 and 2 of 23 is really very easy. I am going to do only number 3 here. Please try to understand, this is the most important math. You see what is given here. Y is equal to fx is equal to 4x minus 7 by 2x minus 4. 4x minus 7 by 2x minus 4. Okay, it is given. We have to prove that f of y equals to x. Prove that f of y equals to x. Okay, this is the math. Can you do it? Okay, not a matter. At first you find x. Write down. We get from this equation we get y equal to 4x minus 7 by 2x minus 4. We get it, right? What I told you, we have to find x. This x is to find at first. Okay, very good, very easy and simple. You write down, you multiply it, that is 4x minus 7 is equal to 2xy minus 4y. I told you that we had to find x, right? That's good. We write down 4x minus 2xy is equal to what? 7 minus 4y. Okay. Now we can take x common here. Then we will be left with 4 minus 2y is equal to 7 minus 4y. Okay. Now from here we can find the value of x. That is, x is equal to, exactly it is not the value, it is also a relation between x and y. X is equal to 7 minus 4y, okay, by 4 minus 2y. Now you see this, it is 4x minus 7, 2x minus 4. If I take a minus common in the numerator, minus common, okay, and also if I take minus common from the denominator, then what will be there? Minus 4y minus 7, and here minus 2y minus 4. But dear students, if you write this in the right hand side from here, okay, there this part won't be there. Okay, so we are getting here x equal to 4y minus 7 by 2y minus 4. Now you mark it as equation 1. Okay. Now again write down again fx is equal to 4x minus 7 by 2x minus 4. Okay, we have written here. Now what is told here in this question? F of y, you see, therefore we can write down f of y is equal to, you put here for x we have to put y, 4y minus 7 by 2y minus 4, and we mark it as by equation 2, Now you see equation 1 and equation 2, okay, they have right hand sides equal. So write down, therefore from 1 and 2 we get f of y equals to x, and that we are told to prove. Okay, uh, in my next class I will show you the proof of some geometry extra, that is exercise 6.3. No more today, dear students. Thank you very much that you were with me. Assalamu alaikum to everybody. Best of luck.